Hi, this is Rati. Today we are going to discuss on binary search tree in data structures. In this video, we'll have a look into what is binary search tree, an example of binary search tree, how to do insertion in binary search tree, how to delete an element from a binary search tree. A binary search tree is a binary tree actually, which means that a binary tree has either 0 or 1 or 2 children, which means that it may have or may not have children. 0 represents it is not having any children, that means that it is the leaf node. If it has either the left child or the right child, then it is also a binary tree, or it may have both left and right child, then it is also a binary tree. So a binary search tree satisfies the properties of a binary tree. Additionally, here we have an other property that is to be satisfied in order to be a binary search tree. That is, the value of the left subtree should be less than the value of its parent, and the value of the right subtree should be greater than or equal to the value of its parent. These two conditions must be satisfied in order to be a binary search tree. Now we'll look into the example of a binary search tree. So here we have an example which shows 15 as the parent node, and left child is 10, right child is 20. So here we can see that this is a binary tree actually, because we have at most two children, the left and the right children. Here we can also see that the left child 10 is less than its parent, that is 15. Similarly, the right child 20 is greater than its parent 15. Both the conditions or both the properties of a binary search tree are satisfied here. So hence this is a binary search tree. Moving to the next level, here we have expanded the tree further to its next level. So here we could see that there is a left child for 10, that is 8, right child is 12. In a binary search tree, the condition must always be satisfied in all the levels, either it is level 0 or level 1, whatever the level is, the condition must be satisfied. So here if we look into this subtree alone, 10, 8 and 12, here we see that the left side of 10 is 8, which is less than 10. The right side of 10 is 12, which is greater than 10. The condition is satisfied at this level. Together, along with this complete tree, the complete tree also satisfies the property of a binary search tree. So here, moving to the right side of 10, we have the node 20, and expanding that node, we have left side 18 and right side it is 30. Once again, this satisfies the binary search tree by the condition that the left side is 18, which is less than 20. The right side is 30, which is greater than 20. This shows the expansion of the same tree, the example. Here we could see that the node 18 is expanded with the left and the right children. Left side is 16 and right side is 19, which is satisfying the condition of a binary search tree. Whatever the levels be, either at the topmost root level or to the next level or to the next level or at the leaf level, the condition must be satisfied in all the levels. Then only it is a binary search tree. This tree satisfies the properties at all the levels, hence this is a binary search tree. Now we look into how insertion is done into a binary search tree. Whatever the value which we want to insert is always inserted into the leaf node. What we have to do is we have to start searching the key value from the root. We have to make decision, either we have to move towards its left child or right child until we hit the leaf node. This has to be repeated. So once the leaf node is found, there we add this node as a child to it. This new node can be added as a child to the leaf node. So now we are into the example of a binary search tree, how to do an insertion here. So we are here to insert the number 35 into this tree. So already we have discussed about this tree in the previous slides. So to insert this element 35, we have to start our comparison from the root. So we compare the root element 15 and the element 35, that is the new element which you want to insert. 35 is the element which you want to insert. Okay. So now we have to compare 15 and 35. 35 is greater than 15. So we have to move towards its right side. So moving towards its right, we are into the node 20. So we have to compare 20 and 35 now again. So we find 35 is greater than 20. So we have to move further towards its right side of 20. Now we are onto the right side of 20. We have the node 30 here. We have to compare 30 and 35. We find 35 is greater than 30. So we have to move towards its right. So when we could see that 30 is not expanded further. 30 is the leaf node. So what we have to do is we have to insert 35 in the right side of 30 because 35 is greater than 30. So we have to insert 35 as the right child of 30. The next one which we want to discuss is deletion from a binary search tree. There are three possible cases to delete a node from binary search tree. That is, either we can delete a node with no children. The second case is we can delete a node with one child, or we can delete a node with two children. There are three possible cases. Whatever the case may be, the tree has to be restructured again to form a binary search tree. So we'll look into the case 1 first, which is the deleting a node with no children. Here we are going to delete the element 19. So 19 is the element which we are going to delete, and 19 is the leaf node, which means that it has no children. So after deleting 19, 19 is the right child of 18. So we have to set the null property, that is 18's right child is set to null, so that 19 will be deleted from the tree and the resultant tree will be like this. The 19 is deleted or it is removed from the tree here. Case 2. Case 2 is to delete a node with one child. That is, it may have either the left child or the right child. So what we have to do is we have to remove that node and replace the node with its child. Whichever the child is available, either the left or the right, that child will occupy its position. So here we can see that this is the existing tree. From this tree, we are going to delete this element 30. 30 is having the right child 35. That is, it is having only one child now. So if we are going to delete this element 30 now, then we have to replace this child into its place. So 30, instead of 30, this 35 will occupy its position. That is, the right child of 20 will be occupied by 35 now. So after deleting 30, this is our resultant tree. That is, right child of 20 has become 35 now. So which means that 30 is deleted and 35 is taken here as the right child of 20. The case 3 is deleting a node with two children. So that means that if a node is having both the left child and the right child, in that case we have to replace the node either with the in-order successor or the in-order predecessor. Either can be done. So here we are using the same tree here, and if we are supposed to delete this element 18, which is having both the children's left and the right, then we have to find the in-order traversal of this tree. So the in-order traversal says left, root, and then right. That is 8, 10, 12, and then 15, then 16, 18, 19, 20, 30, and 35. This becomes the in-order traversal of this tree. So now if we have to delete this element 18, we have to replace it with either with the in-order successor or the in-order predecessor. That is, 18 can be replaced by either 16 or with 19. Here in our example, we have taken the in-order successor of 18, that is the node 19. So node 19 is taking its place, 18's place. So we can see here 19's left child is 16. 18 is removed and 19 is taking its position. So after deleting 18, this is our resultant tree. So in this video, we have discussed what is a binary search tree. We have seen an example for a binary search tree. We have seen how to insert an element into a binary search tree, and we have also seen all the possible cases of deleting an element from a binary search tree. Thank you.